Yo, what's going on, everyone? Checking in from Colorado Springs, beautiful Pikes Peak right there in the background on a beautiful morning. And I want to talk to you about the battle with atheism and why it is gaining so much momentum in our culture today. Now, you would think that, the arguments of St. Thomas Aquinas in the 13th century, the 5 proofs of God, since they can't be debunked or disproven, why don't we stay there and continue to repeat, like, there needs to be a creator, there needs to be a first mover, nothing can move on itself, nothing can come from nothing. It makes sense, it's logical, it cannot be disproven, but that does not have an impact on the modern new atheism because, truth and reason and logic are not what convert people. It's not what is appealing and attractive. People look at them as constrictions and confinements and a set of rules, and they're often turned off by it. But what is really appealing and attractive to people, which always has been and always will be, is relationship. And if we can help our friends and our family who have faith in this belief that there is no creator and that there is no God, if we can help them to see the truth, goodness, and beauty in the world around us, then they will naturally be attracted to God. When you have that experience of God, it is very hard to deny. And that's what will draw people in, because in a culture today where truth is not valued and reason and logic are just opinions, then it's very hard to try to use reason and logic as arguments. I think it was C.S. Lewis who said, it's very hard to reason somebody out of a position that they did not come to through reason in the first place. So using the reason and logical arguments for God are not as effective today. The main reason why I believe that most people are leaving the church and leaving Christianity and going towards atheism is because of convenience and because of lifestyle. Now, the arguments are appealing and attractive, but they're more appealing and attractive when you're wanting that specific lifestyle and living in a certain way. Because we as humans have a very strong tendency to be able to rationalize and justify our actions. Archbishop Fulton Sheen said, if we do not behave as we believe, then we will begin to believe as we behave. So what this means is that since truth, reason, logic are not necessarily guiding our lives, but our conveniences and our emotions and our lifestyles are, we live a certain way and we want to live a certain way, and this is attracting and appealing to us, so we create a belief system that fits to that lifestyle rather than adjusting our lifestyle to a belief system. And that's very convenient. It's also very practical in a day and age where relativism is the prevailing philosophy, and when individualism and when I create my own truth, and there is no truth except what I perceive, because truth is just opinion and just personal preference. So this is what we find ourselves doing so frequently. So appealing to truth, goodness, and beauty is the best way to bring atheists back to the faith and help them to understand that there is a good God, who is the creator of truth, who is the creator of beauty, and the creator of all that is good. I feel like this, within our relationships, is the most effective way, and just having that relationship with your friend there and just loving them to God and just showing in your personal experience and showing them that you know God and that you have a relationship with God. Just like I know who my wife is, I see her every day, I speak with her, I love her, I know she exists. It would be ridiculous for me to try to convince somebody that my wife exists. Well, same with God. I have a relationship with God. I know Him. I love Him. He loves me. He created me. He exists. His fingerprint is on everything in creation. You can see Him in all that is good, all that is true, all that is beautiful. And this is the most effective approach to convincing someone that there is a God and that they are loved by this God.